buttermilk shoe, fly with a buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Lou, skip to my Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou, skip to my Lou, my darling. Cats in the cream jar, ooh, ooh, ooh. Cats in the cream jar, ooh, ooh, ooh. Cats in the cream jar, ooh, ooh, ooh. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Lou, skip to my Lou, Lou.
Everybody, you're welcome to Just for Women Africa, and my name is Olalekan Amusa, the founder of Just for Women Africa. And today on the show, we are going to be doing children's playground. And of course, before we start, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, tell a friend who knows a friend about Just for Women Africa. And today we have on the show with us Asha Bello. You're welcome to the show, Asha.
Thank you.
Asha Bello. Asha is the CEO of the Chicken Monkey Club here in Accra, Ghana. And she's going to tell us about what they do here and all. All right, Asha, welcome to the show again.
Thank you, Lakan.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, you're welcome. All right, before we get into the Chicken Monkey Club, could you tell viewers a little bit about yourself?
Myself? Okay. My name is Asha. I was born in Kumasi. I grew up in Kumasi, then went to high school or secondary school in Cape Coast, went to University of Ghana, and then I did my service, went away for about a year, came back with my dad, then went to work on with a bank, doing high net worth banking, and then I left to start my own company, which was in recruitment, and then as well as facilities management. And then walked away from that in 2019. But I had started Chicken Monkey as of 2015. 15. Yes. So the construction, etc. of the site happened between 2016 and 2017. We launched in 2017 April.
Okay.
So we're 5 years in the game.
Oh, 5 years is a long time. All right. The Chicken Monkey Club. How did you come up with that name? That's a very interesting name.
So basically, I started the company because I had my son, and I was looking for, spaces outside of the classroom I could take him to, and I couldn't find anything. And so the idea came easily because I had been taking my nieces to, swim lessons and extracurricular activities, and I was thinking, they don't have such a place in Ghana. So just coupled with that and my son not being able to find somewhere to go, I thought, okay, what would happen if I start my own extracurricular activity center?
Okay.
And that's how it happened.
That's how I started, since 2017.
So yes, so the idea was birthed even before I had my son, but when I had my son, it was very clear, there was nothing to do. And so 2015, I started to think about, what can I do? And then when we moved out of our home, our landlady, who completely loved us, was like, you can't leave the house. Do you have any idea of what you want to do with the property? I was like, what am I going to do with your property? Then I said, okay, actually, I've always had this idea of a swim school. Okay. So if you don't mind, maybe I could start a swim school. However, a swim school alone in Ghana will definitely not pay the bills.
Definitely.
So I want to do a full 360 extracurricular center. And she was like, fine, just go. I had to put the pool in. So we had to construct a pool at the location and all of that. And then, here we are.
Okay. That's fine. So initially, where did this start from? Did it start from, this is currently your third location where we are right now?
Third location.
So where did you currently start from?
So we started in Asylum Down.
Okay.
That was our first ever location. It was a 2-bedroom house with an outhouse. We built the pool, like I said, and then did a bit of renovation on the property to be able to bring it to the standard that we needed it to be. So once that was done, it was supposed to be a 3-month project based on the swimming pool construction company, but it took a year.
Wow.
Took a year.
All right. So let's talk about Chicken Monkey Club.
Chicken Monkey Club.
Chicken Monkey Club.
Yeah.
All right. So what activities actually do you guys do here?
So
for children.
Yes. So what I like to pride ourselves in is that we're a multi-activity center. we do your after school activities. So after school, children can come here. The children between, so the school going kids, that would be 3 to 12, they can come here and do activities. Where we are located right now, we are literally almost like in the French, and my kids go to a school that is like a French school. And so we are actually boosting our French activities, so like French language, immersion activities. We have a year-round swim school that teaches swimming all year round, from January to December. We do holiday camps, so your summer camp, which is coming up, your half-term camps when schools are on vacation, your Christmas camp, Easter camp, etc. We've done nanny swim lessons in the past. We were going to actually start again in September. So I mean, our doors are open when we're open, 5 days a week, and we're not a school.
Okay.
Yeah. So people actually sometimes get confused, thinking, oh, is it like a school, or you just open seasonally? We're open throughout the year. We also do Saturday camps. So on Saturdays, parents can drop off their children between 9 and 12 p.m.
Okay.
So 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then drop them off to do fun activities. So we do the STEM activities. We've got drone coding. We've got Lego. We've got Makey, which are all of these, creative things that we use that you connect to the computer.
Okay.
It's all about, right now we are big on the maker movement, which is encouraging children to actually create stuff instead of being consumers of products. They become the creators of the products. So that's what we like to do.
That's good. You have to do swimming lessons for the kids?
We do. So we do for swimming lessons. We do for children from 6 months and above. Then we do adults. We do all ages.
All right, that's good. Do you do painting too for the kids?
We do painting. We do arts and crafts. So we do painting, craft work, beading, etc.
Okay, so let me try to understand. So, like, first of all, are you open from Monday to Sunday?
We're open Monday to Saturday. Sundays are closed.
Sundays are closed.
Yes.
All right. So, is it like what activities like? If somebody came in on a Tuesday, is it like painting day, or swimming day on a Wednesday? So, what are parents expecting when they come in on certain days?
So, if a parent would only come here if they had pre-registered for an activity. Correct. So if they pre-registered for swim lessons, they would come in at a specific time. So let's say John registered for swim lessons on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. They would be here every Tuesday at 4 p.m. for swim lessons. If we have camp running, depending on the type of camp, whether it's the summer camp or Christmas camp, the timings are different. But like the summer camp goes from 9 until 5 p.m. So they'll be here. But after school would be the after school hours from 3 to 5. So if they came to the after school, they would be doing activities, and depending on the day, it would be specific activities. So just like you were asking, so it could be like Monday to be arts and crafts, Tuesday, normally our Tuesdays, we call them Techie Tuesdays. So Techie Tuesdays are like your coding.
Is that turkey? Are you going to say the same turkey on Tuesdays?
No, not turkey. Not turkey, but techie. So techie as in technology.
Okay, techie. Okay. I'm sure
yes. So the coding activities and all of that, so any electronic or whatever activity is on Tuesday. Wednesdays we have what we call Wacky Wednesdays. So we do our science activities, our cooking activities. Yes. And then Thursdays, Thursdays, I can't remember what we call it, but we used to call it Tenacious Thursdays, and it's sports. So they come in and they do sports. We have a whole bunch of outdoor games, so sack race, lime and spoon, just all around fun. For us, like I said, we are not a school. Our desire is for children to kind of take a break from school, from the traditional classroom, to come to us, because learning is happening everywhere and every day, but in just different forms. For us, it's very non-traditional. It's not a sit down. The children are given a choice of what they can do.
Okay, that's great. So, are you on the premises full time?
Yes.
Watching the kids?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here full time. I do have other businesses that I do, but it doesn't really affect the work. I also have very competent staff who are here, to take care of the children in my absence, because I'm not necessarily an instructor. What I'm doing is more of management, so
Yeah,
managing
sure.
the different rooms or the different activities that are going on. And then I have Blessing, who is my club management trainee. So I'm basically training her to shadow me in every aspect of the business, so that if I'm not there, she can fully take the reins.
Thank you, Ryan. I must say, I was really impressed when I came in with your security. I can see how cameras around, watching the kids. Your security guards have the walkie-talkies, which you guys communicate with constantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
No phones allowed.
No phones allowed.
No phones allowed. So when they come in, they have to drop their phones.
Okay.
And it's a big issue. If I see you with your phone, you could potentially lose your job, because the phones are like, yesterday I had training. We have all week training for the upcoming camp. And we were discussing, because they're new people and they're old people. And when it came to the phones, I asked, why do you think we don't use phones? And he's like, oh, because you'll be distracted. I said, yes, you'll be distracted. But why else? People don't really understand. Like when you work with children, you find that even your staff will just pull out their phone and try to take pictures of someone's child. And I said, do you know, every parent that comes here has to give us photography and media release or authorization before we can post any child. We don't just post children just because they came to our doors. We post them.
Okay.
It's against the law.
Okay.
If you have the permission to do it, then it's fine. I don't expect my staff to know that. Also, I can't control where they post these children.
Exactly.
So just to avoid that, and to also make sure that they are fully present in the moment with the children, there's no phones allowed. So we just use the radios to communicate.
Talking about the phones, to bring me to my next question, I'm sure viewers will be watching. So in terms of an emergency, fire or something, and phones are not allowed, how do you get to communicate that?
We've got the radios. Blessing has a phone.
Okay.
So we have an office phone.
Okay.
And the staff know if they have an emergency, or if there's any situation, they have to just use the office phone. If they need to use their own phone, they have to do it, but they have to do it out of sight.
I see that you have all these policies around for children and photography and no phones allowed.
Yeah.
I mean, so that parents can feel the safety of the children around.
Exactly. It's so important.
Very, very important. Okay. All right. So what brings me to my next question. Initially, we were talking about it. What's it like actually being an entrepreneur in Ghana as a woman? I'm sure you have 5 years of experience.
How many minutes do you have?
What is it like? Is the environment friendly to women? Is it encouraging? Do they feel like, yeah, women, why are you taking our space? You should not be doing business. You should not be doing this. What has it been like for you over the last 5 years?
So, in terms of like the gender bias, when it comes to this particular business, I haven't felt like I'm being treated like I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'll never sit here and say, oh, I feel like, people are against me because I'm a woman. Not in this business. Before, when I was in recruitment, it was very chauvinistic, misogynistic. When the recruitment, you would go to companies to basically sell, your recruitment consultancy to them. And they would always ask, so who's behind? Who's behind this? Who's the guy that's actually running? Like, who are you representing? It was that, how do they say it? They're basically underestimating you because you're a woman. They believe that there's a man,
behind the whole thing.
Oh yeah, and it was multiple people.
Really? Okay, so you've been in business for 5 years. 3 locations over the last 5 years. What's the future for Cheeky Monkey Club, the Cheeky Monkey Club?
Just want an investor to come and buy me out. I'm just joking. Look, long term, or where I see myself owning my own location, because that's the only way. For me, all my staff know this. If this venue doesn't work out, I'm done. As sad as it is, and I know this is my calling, because I've stuck it out, and not one moment have I ever wanted to give up. But when the system is working against you, and you have literally spent all your money doing this, so the reason you're holding on, because you know that, look, it will pay off, But at some point, you have to be realistic. I have 3 kids. I can't keep sinking myself in a hole. And then what's going to happen when I'm completely tapped? I mean, I am tapped out. And so this last leg is kind of me saying, I'll stick it out and see what can come out of it. If it doesn't work, I'm out.
Let's talk about the pandemic episode. A lot of businesses, people know that a lot of things happened during the pandemic, but nobody really knows the stories of what businesses actually go through. So during my interviews, I tried to ask about the pandemic. How did you actually cope, and when did things actually bounce back?
Look, it was horrible.
Pandemic was 2020 January to start.
So mind you, we're not schools, so we are not able to take our school fees or our fees, like the fees that we maybe 1 year up front, or we take them terminally. Okay, schools also do that, but then they have more of a cushion. So for us, we had just come to the end of a term. There was actually a week left for the term to end when the president announced a lockdown. So at that point, any thing that we had to pay for, there was no money coming in. It was done. So think about the fact that we had taken money in January, because the term is about 12 weeks long. So we took the money in January. It's finished. By March, it's finished.
So
Oh yeah. So then came along the president's initiative for the what was it called? I cannot remember. The cap fund. We actually applied.
you got some?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Oh, nice.
But so we applied in order to be able to pay our rent, because that was like our biggest, issue at the time. We essentially used all the money to pay our rent. We got 25,000 CDs.
That's nice.
And that went to pay rent.
Okay. Is the money you had to pay back?
You have to pay back. You have to pay back, but the interest rates are very, very low.
Okay.
So everything went check to the landlord.
Okay.
It was done. There wasn't a peso left to even, help staff out or do anything. But you know what? It was a saving grace at the moment, and I would never speak ill of that fund that was given to the business or businesses in Ghana. I think it was a great initiative.
Okay.
So long as people applied it the way that they were supposed to, and they are paying back, because now it's payback time. So I think it's like a 3-year period, and the interest rates are just very small. I think I'm paying something like maybe 40 CDs in interest or something.
Let's bring the interview to a close. For people who've been watching, who love the interview, and would love to bring the kids over to the Cheeky Monkey Club. I had to say it really slow so I don't get the name wrong. The Cheeky Monkey Club. Right. Could you give out your contact details?
Yes. So our phone number is 0548 648 846. You can call us. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, at the Cheeky Monkey Club. Send us a DM, send us a message, comment under any of our posts, and someone will be in touch with you as soon as possible.
Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, you've been watching Just for Women Africa. This interview could go on and on and on, but we have to bring it to a close. I encourage everybody out there who's watching in Ghana. You have kids. What age group do you attend to?
6 months to 12 years.
6 to 12. Bring your kids over to the Cheeky Monkey Club here at East Legon. Beauty environment, spacious. They have a pool. They have 2 big fields. I'm sitting in one.
3 activity rooms.
Yep, 3 activity rooms. Kids will be fully occupied. Parents don't have to worry. Great place. 5-star location. Cheeky Monkey Club is the place to be. Do you have any final words for our viewers?
Final words. All I'll say is thank you so much, Accra, for supporting us all these years. We have families that have been with us from day one, and those are the people that keep us going.
Okay.
Honestly, and everyone that walks through our door, we don't treat them as, another number on our Excel sheets. Everybody is family. We always address our parents or our families as families. And so I'm just grateful for the support that we always get. because that's the only reason why we're still in business.
Okay.
Otherwise, we have nothing.
All right, thank you, parents, for patronizing. We really appreciate it.
In a nutshell.
Yeah. Okay, guys, to the next show from Asha and I. It will be bye.